2, 1. Good morning. Right on time. The Small Business Committee will come to order. And before we get on to any of our important business, we want to congratulate the gentleman from Mississippi. It happens to be his birthday today. He's 26, I think, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. All right, so let's hear it for him. Where's the cake? Yeah, where's the cake? That's right. So we wish him a great day here today. We wish all of you a great day. So I will call the Committee on Small Business Budget Reviews and Estimates meeting to order. Today's order of business is to consider the views and estimates on the priorities of the Committee on Small Business for fiscal year 2018. And I believe we should be able to get through this relatively quickly, too. Since its founding, the United States has relied on small businesses. We're a nation of creators and inventors and risk-takers. Our economy was structured to be driven by entrepreneurs, and in fact, most net job growth has been from small firms. In the past few years, the growing number and complexity of federal regulations, the healthcare law, and the tax code have made it increasingly difficult for small companies to compete and thrive globally and to keep people employed locally. Although the economy is improving, small businesses still face rough waters. As a result, more small businesses are dependent on the programs of the SBA, the Small Business Administration, and it is essential that these programs be tailored to yield the most efficient and effective results. The Small Business Administration, or SBA, has a vital role to play in helping small business owners to expand our economy. SBA's core functions make capital available, provide training, and increase the use of small businesses as federal government contractors. However, multiple investigations by the Government Accountability Office, or GAO, and the SBA Inspector General, the IG, have revealed an agency that has misplaced priorities and management deficiencies. SBA's first responsibility is to complete the task mandated by Congress before it expends funds on its own untested initiatives or entrepreneurial training that duplicates long-standing and proven programs operated by the SBA and its partners, such as the Small Business Development Centers and SCORE. SBA's information technology has long been outdated and was found by GAO and the SBA IG to be a critical vulnerability. The views and estimates recommend increasing the number of personnel assisting small government contractors to compete in the nearly $500 billion federal procurement marketplace. They recommend establishing a more transparent regulatory process for SBA's lending partners, strengthening enforcement so only eligible small businesses participate in SBA programs, reallocating funds from SBA's own initiatives to the modernization of SBA's loan management system, and reducing agency information technology vulnerabilities. The end result would be a better SBA, one that delivers results for America's small businesses and for taxpayers. At this point, I will yield to the ranking member, Ms. Velasquez, for any comments she may have on the committee's views and estimates.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Consideration of this year's views and estimates comes before we have a proposed budget to examine. While submission of this document to the Budget Committee is an important aspect of the committee's work, doing so without an actual budget to inform us is a questionable exercise. In the absence of a budget, we are marking up a broad document that focuses on improving program functions at the Small Business Administration. This is consistent with the committee's previous work. As a result, we agree with the chairman on a number of issues. For example, recommending SBA take steps to better manage its capital access, procurement, and entrepreneurial development programs is prudent governance. Doing so advances SBA's mission to assist small businesses and better protect taxpayers. But I just want to make clear, we have to provide the resources that will enable the Small Business Administration to do its work. We just can't come here and criticize the Small Business Administration and then for not doing their job while cutting their budget. We cannot do more with less. We also agree with the chairman that SBA has repeatedly failed to properly evaluate its pilot programs. Both the GAO and this committee have found that many of these are largely ineffective and divert resources from proven programs. The agency's funding of these initiatives without a specific authorization is not in the best interest of taxpayers or small businesses. Additionally, we again concur with the chairman that SBA should strengthen oversight of its lending programs. The agency is guaranteeing record levels of investment in our small business community while also reducing loan defaults. But it is important that loans in the 7A and other programs are targeted to businesses who need them most, particularly those that have been unable to secure capital through private channels. To this point, we must ensure that those businesses that receive loans truly cannot receive credit elsewhere as required under law. Despite my agreement in so many areas, there is one issue where the chairman and I do not see eye to eye, and this is in the area of the Regulatory Flexibility Act, which we share jurisdiction with the Judiciary Committee. Yes, I am open to investigating ways to better tailor regulations for the small business community and reducing compliance costs. However, I cannot support efforts that will halt broad health, safety, and environment protections. That said, I look forward to finding common ground with the chairman in the area of regulatory policy, as we have done with so many other policy issues. The success of the American economy depends on small businesses leading the way, and the SBA is a vital part of this formula. I thank the chairman for holding this markup and look forward continuing our work together to make the SBA an even better resource for America's small businesses. With that, I yield back the balance of my time, and I thank you.
Gentlelady yields back, and I thank her for her remarks. Are there any other members who wish to be recognized for a statement on the views and estimates on the priorities of the committee for fiscal year 2018? Okay, seeing no members, the committee now moves to consideration of the views and estimates. The clerk will read the title of the document.
Views and estimates of the Committee on Small
I ask unanimous
Business.
consent that the views and estimates be considered as read and open for amendment in its entirety. Does any member seek recognition for the purpose of offering an amendment? Seeing no amendments, we will move on, and the question is on adopting the views and estimates on priorities of the committee for fiscal year 2018. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it, and the views and estimates are agreed to. I would now recognize the ranking member for the purpose of making a motion.
Mr. Chairman, pursuant to House rules, I would like to give notice to that the committee Democrats will be submitting additional views to the committee on the budget.
Thank you. Without objection, so ordered. And the committee is authorized to make technical and grammatical corrections to the views and estimates. And I believe that concludes the business before the committee today. So if there's no other business other than to wish everybody a very, very merry Trent Kelly birthday today. We hope you have a great day, and if there's no further business to come before the committee, we are adjourned. Thank you. Yeah. They want cake, Trent.